Minecraft. Diary of a Minecraft Zombie Alex. Book 2. Zombie Army. An unofficial Minecraft diary book, written by MC Steve and narrated by Zombie Alex. Day 21. Getting ready to leave. Dear Diary, my name is Alex, and my life's gotten pretty crazy lately. I hardly know where to begin, so I guess I'll just start with when I started writing my first diary. So much crazy stuff has happened that the first diary's already filled up. The Tower Witch gave me a new diary so I can keep writing about my adventures, but I'm getting ahead of myself. It all started about 3 weeks ago, but it feels like it's been years already. I woke up in my village, my body hurt all over, and I had a headache. I felt like I was dying. I hid in the shade because the sun was hurting my eyes so much. When the sun went down, I found my house and hid inside. The whole town was in ruins. The village had been attacked, and I had no memory of what had happened. Inside my house, I looked in the mirror, and then I realized I'd turned into a zombie. I stayed in my village for a few more days. I searched all over the village, trying to find other survivors of the zombie attack, but no one else was in the village. Luckily, I didn't find any bodies or anything gross like that. I figured the villagers must have run away, been turned into zombies, or been captured. I'm still not entirely sure what happened to them. Eventually, I collected some food, armor, and a sword and left the village. I spent days wandering around on my own and fighting anything that got in my way. I didn't have to do everything alone, though. I ran into one of the guys from my adventure training group, Steve. He'd also been turned into a zombie, but he was still just as annoying and rude as he'd been when he was a human. He remembered more about the attack than I did, but he still didn't know what happened to all of the villagers. We decided to team up and put our differences aside to find out what happened to our village and to get revenge. We followed a trail of rotten flesh in the woods. Rotten flesh is what zombies drop when they're killed. We ran into a lot of monsters, but we also found another abandoned city. I didn't know what the real name was, but Steve and I called it Sandy City. We rested there and collected more supplies before moving on. We decided to turn towards the desert, since there had been so much mysterious sand in the city. Traveling through the desert as a zombie was just about the most difficult thing I've ever had to do. I thought I was going to die. Just in the nick of time, Steve found a tower in the middle of the desert, but we passed out before we could enter it. When we woke up, we went inside and explored the tower. At first, we were alone, but the next day a friendly witch who lived there rewarded us for basically not robbing her blind. She let us stay in the tower. That's where I am now. The witch told Steve and me the truth about the zombies that attacked our village. They aren't ordinary zombies. They're bewitched by the kind witch's evil wizard brother. He's making an army of zombies, but the witch isn't powerful enough to stop him.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?